I'll play a 1.5 minute excerpt from this 30-minute composition for speaking piano player called Unentitled, performed by Susan Parenti. We made a kind of a radio play version of it, so this excerpt will be from that. And you will hear voices of the voiceover in the outdoor piano eviction scene, the voice of the police officer encountering this, a voice of a stenographer in a piano manufacturing company, a little snippet of that, and a little bit from the owner of the piano speaking to the piano tuner.
Depicted as well, a maximum ox-heavy object, quake, if you please, lesser organized.
A quick move.
Piano mover.
Geez, how'd you get a piano on floor 6, bub? Ain't no Taj Mahal. Hell, if I were you, I'd divvy up, pack a squeeze box, and go.
Buffy, off-key jigs, devil-made quixotic economizer. Why?
Excuse me. Hey, guy, you parked double oblique off of a jut onto a tow zone. You have a license to... We, the board of directors of...
Can I get, I'm disturbing your concentration. Use something to drink. You probably have to have, that's the plumbing in E-sharp. Complete quiet is out of tune. There's nothing so offensive as a piano that sounds terrible, doesn't? Oh no, actually, I can't tell the difference. Who made carom Jello and Alex pizza?
And it ends with a wedding reception at that section. One thing to notice is that in this, the piano is making a sort of an environment of notes for each of the voices. So the part of the compositional process was to think of the piano part providing some of the sound environment that would be associated with each voice, with the intention that that would help differentiate these strands of story that are easy to get tangled. One thing to notice is that the idea of enharmonic change would not occur to someone versed in 19th century European music as happening there. So as Herbert Broom would tell students of his while we were working, don't put your ideas in the piece. Sometimes an idea for composing a piece doesn't actually show up audibly in the piece, but is a necessary part of creating the piece, and got me thinking about ambiguity. The project also got me thinking about eviction, homelessness, and the society that displaces people in that way. And so the composition project, in a way, was trying to realize something for someone who made a request, but also something to exceed the request and also even my initial intentions, so that I actually become provoked to learn something more as a part of bringing the piece into the world. And with the hopes that, as I wish every composition might want to be thought of that way, that it becomes a kind of a kernel or an irritation that a social movement might be formed around. Hasn't quite happened yet, but I see it, potential's beginning, and I pay attention differently to things to read about the situations that I was at first just trying to give a variety of theatrical situations to. And I see this as where in the School for Designing a Society, trying out, thinking about composition could become a crucial part of creating a different society.